Hello and welcome back to Trogly's Guitars, Troglodytes. Today we have another one of these prehistoric SGs here. This is a 1987, which is kind of a 61 reissue type thing before they actually started calling it, the historic reissue. This one is in pretty good shape. It's got awesome aged nickel hardware, gorgeous rosewood board, and an awesome wide styled headstock. Now 87 is kind of a transition year here between the 80s SGs, which I liked because they had their input jack on the side here, and then that was moved down there. That's probably the only bad thing about those. But this is your traditional looking SG. It has a very 60s vibe to it. I love these things. If you're interested in this one, snap it up quick because Chicago Music Exchange pretty well buys every single one of these that I have. So you can see the headstock here does have some scratches, most notably around this tuner here. You can see where a string while it was winding kind of scratched it. But nothing too bad. Once again, beautiful rosewood board, just oiled, so everything's looking good there. Very mild fret wear, if any at all. I think the only issue on the frets was up here at like the 13th fret on the B string. You can see, where'd it go? Right there. There is a little bit of a nick in the fret there. However, it really doesn't catch it too bad. It's not like going to stop it and pinch it or anything. So it's not really going to affect your playing, but I do want you to know it's there. And you can probably have somebody smooth that out for you, or maybe you can fill it in. You have the half pick guard instead of the full, as well as, the covering of the long neck tenon there. And this one, despite the other two I had, this one actually has its original pickups. They're kind of in between, the Tim Shaw pickups and the late 80s pickups, early 90s, which I think is like the 498, those types of pickups. So your neck pickup here has all the characteristics of a Tim Shaw pickup. It's got your brass screws, it's got your patent number, things like that, except for the white spacer. It's kind of got a chrome looking spacer, but it sounds just like a Tim Shaw. Now this one has characteristics of the later pickup. So they are original, but they are kind of transitional. So this is a very cool one because it is late 87. Because most 87s you'll see on the market are not like this one. You can see there's some scratches on the pick guard from usage. And I'm going to go ahead and say these things are non-original simply because they're not exactly put on 100% straight, and usually that is a pretty good indicator that they've been replaced at some point in time or just put back on wrong. But you are missing the chips there on the top. You can see at one point in time they were there from the glue. I'm going to go ahead and say these were replaced. Everything else is stock on the guitar. Got some dings and scratches there, but nothing too bad. It's mainly just right here in your arm resting area. You've got some larger dings, but nothing that's like chewing up the finish or anything. But I love this aged nickel hardware look of this guitar. The back has the most wear, but it's not too bad. Got your serial number there. Then there's a little bit of a scratch right there, but not a crack or anything. As you can see, 303rd day of the year, so very late in the year. And you do have some scratching on the headstock there. Not sure how that happens, but it does. But it's not any type of break or anything. And you do have some light wear on the neck. You can see some light indentations, but nothing too bad. Until you kind of get down here to the heel area. Not sure what happened here, but you got some, dings into the finish around the neck area up here. You also kind of got a cut in the finish right there. I'm guessing it was some type of strap, the way it, see the circle marks around here and the wear. It must have had like some, I forget like what I would say, but like something that would scratch into the finish, and it probably, you know, came from here up there and kind of did that. So that's how I'm expecting that to have played out. But the back, it's an okay shape. It does show some wear there, but nothing that's really, you know, disturbing the finish or anything. Just lots of nick stings and scratches. You have all stock 87 pots in there, and you can also see there's lots of scratches on the control cavity plate there. But overall, out of the three I've had, I finally got one that's original. But I love these things. They play awesomely. They're very AC/DC, that's for sure. So if you don't want to spend, you know, a couple grand for a brand new historic one, why don't you get one that'll actually go up in value? These Prehistorics are great guitars, and I thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next time.